Chapter 6 Three Worlds in the Cosmos and Three Worlds in Man. Three worlds in the cosmos were constituted in order thanks to the catalyzing effect of the divine super-mind and the divine character onto the light. First, the supernatural world was constituted, then the supernatural world, and finally the natural world. The catalyzing effect also created a series of other living states. The divine super-mind and the divine character engendered the divine cause of the cosmos, the cosmic cause. Then the cosmic cause created the cosmic mechanism. The cosmic mechanism got moved by sacred substances and created functions and energies in the cosmic mechanism called cosmic energy. All of the following living states are connected with the divine super-mind and the divine character in order. Divine super-mind and divine character created the cosmic cause, which engendered the cosmic mechanism, which then created the cosmic energy. All of these living states are invisible. They animate and originate the supernatural, and natural creatures from a few to many constituent sacred substances. From that on, in their turn, the creatures continue to engender endlessly. By the catalyzing effect of the divine super-mind and the divine character onto the light, the cosmic cause was formed. The cosmic cause was the source of creation. All creatures, from the extremely great ones such as the supernatural, and natural worlds to the smallest ones, contain the cosmic cause. The cosmic cause engendered the cosmic mechanism. The cosmic mechanism originated the cosmic energy. Also, all creatures and species in their life have the cosmic cause, the cosmic mechanism, and the cosmic energy inside them, called the cause, the mechanism, and the energy. The cause animates in the mechanism, and the mechanism and the cause animate in energy. The cause exists in the life of all creatures, species, and animates within them. The mechanism animates in the life powers of all creatures and species, and the energy animates in the increase and decrease of life's powers. In the structure of man's life, the cause, the mechanism, and the energy also animate, as do they in other creatures. But unlike all other creatures, only man can understand the cause. Man can understand the cause thanks to his intelligent mind, because the substance of the mind is the light, in which the divine super-mind and the divine character animate in latency. The divine super-mind and the divine character created the cosmic cause of the divine cause, the cosmic mechanism, and the cosmic energy. In other words, the Creator is the dominator of all cosmic cause, cosmic mechanism, and cosmic energy, and has control over all animations, the cause, the mechanism, the energy, in the three cosmic worlds, i.e., the whole cosmos. The most precious creature on the earth is man. He is the dominator of the cause, the mechanism, and the energy of the small cosmos, and he lives simultaneously with the three supernatural, and natural small worlds in the structure of his life and life's powers. The energy contains many kinds of energies and powers, and it is also a function. There are many energies and functions in the cosmic mechanism. In the cosmic mechanism, the cosmic cause animates, and in the cosmic cause, the divine super-mind and the divine character animate. In other words, the animation in the cosmic energy, functions, energies, and powers is the cosmic mechanism. The animation in the cosmic mechanism is the cosmic cause. The animation in the cosmic cause is created by the divine super mind and the divine character. Thus, the source of the cause, the mechanism, and the energy is the divine super mind. The creation by the Creator starts from divine super mind, divine character, then the cause, then mechanism, and then energy. The creation of man starts from the mind, then the cause, then mechanism, and then energy. The Creator, the creative source of all creatures and species, contains the divine character, but only man can know and intercommunicate with it. With the mind, man creates, but all man-made or man-created things get only the cause, the mechanism, and the power without man's character and man's heart. For instance, car machine, the mechanism of which gets many different functions. The cause was constituted prior to the mechanism, and the cause was originated by the thinking mind. Anyone who wants to return to the original source must understand thoroughly the energy, the mechanism, and the cause, or must be able to connect with the divine super mind or with the divine character. Many thousand years ago, man already knew the cosmic energy as the cause of motion, the cause of motion of the three great fundamental elements of a whole, the cosmos or heaven, the earth, and man, in the natural world and the supernatural world. The ones who know completely the energy, the mechanism, the cause, and the character can return to the original cause, i.e., can connect with the original source. The cause. All that are visible can be measured: large, small, heavy, light, far, near, few, or many. In other words, all that gets space and time can be measured and regulated by a standard, or can get a specific number. All that do not belong to the visible things shall be part of supervisible or invisible objects. They cannot be given any number, but can be understood by the cause. So, it suffices to say that the cause has no number. Numbers can be aware of, but the cause can only be understood. Facts and actions are not motionless, they do animate. The animation and motion of a fact and action engender many phenomena. For that reason, man observes and notices the course of the fact and action only, without being able to discern the truth behind the fact and action, or to identify the genuine truth inside those phenomena through their outer motion. Inside them, an animation exists, which is difficult to perceive, but it is the truth of facts and actions. The truth of a fact is also called the cause. The truth is only one, and around that one, endlessly innumerable facts and actions are engendered. A fact proceeds through many periods with different phenomena, which forcibly seize man's heart or attract man's feelings by the states of facts. Therefore, man's heart is influenced by external motion. The mind becomes vague and obscured. For that reason, the mind cannot identify plainly the truth of facts. It cannot understand the cause of facts. The cause is the truth animating inside facts, but the five natural sense organs are unable to perceive it. Therefore, whoever that knows the cause inside can guess exactly the external process or the entire course of an action. The cosmic cause, divine cause. The cause in the truth animating inside facts and things. The cause is the truth animating inside facts and things. It is also an invisible motive power. The divine cause is an invisible motive power, a supernatural motive power created by the divine super mind and the divine character, in which there are endless causes that constitute many functions which perform in the divine mechanism. Physically, the divine cause is the original cause, an invisible motive power or a supernatural power animated by yang light and yin light, catalyzed by the divine super mind. The basis of the original cause are the descendants and ascendants transmutations of the light. The transmutations of the light animate endlessly, thus the divine cause, the original cause, also animates forever. From the divine cause, the original cause, we can identify that the catalyzing effect of the divine super mind in the light of the cosmos is the perpetual creation in the cosmos. In this creation, the two functions and also the two miraculous sources in the descendants and ascendants transmutations of the cosmos are yang light and yin light. The animation of the functions and the miraculous sources of the energies of yang and yin in the cosmos creation is the immutable cause, which includes unchangeable laws. When the immutable cause and the unchangeable law of yang and yin are understood, yang and yin are no longer an ambiguous or uncertain theory. They are real entities and also realities. Being entities and realities, they animate, while theory has no animation. Only the animations of yang and yin can affect and induce the descendants transmutations of the four sacred substances, as well as can transmute ascendantly the yang and yin of the four sacred substances to become miracles and, moreover, evolve man to reach the 7 levels of sacredness and miraculousness. The sacred state is the substance essence of the four sacred substances, while miraculousness is a result of the sacredness or the sacred state. The divine cause animates in the whole perfection, the whole genuineness, the whole goodness, the whole body, the whole beauty. All that belong to the divine cause are called genuine, while things belonging to man are considered either right or wrong. From the divine cause, all creative causes of the 3 cosmic worlds were constituted. All causes originated from it and are called the genuine causes. Tao is called genuine Tao. All cosmic movements were engendered from the divine cause and got their motion in the divine mechanism. To creatures and species, the highest and greatest value is the favor, which was engendered by the divine cause. These favors are the life and life's powers in each creature and each sacred living being. They help them evolve through the descendant and ascendant transmutations of their sacred substances. Particularly in men, the favors of the divine cause are supplied abundantly as a stream flowing into the body, the heart, and the mind. Those favors are called divine favors. Divine favors form the divine cause related to the 3 small worlds in men. The 3 small worlds connect with the 3 living ways, the material, the moral or sentimental, intellectual, and spiritual, in the whole life. All that nourish the flesh body are called genuine fortunes, including abundant resources, wealth, good lucks. All that foster the heart are called genuine virtues, and all that evolve the mind are called genuine Tao. So that can be said that fortunes, virtues, Taos are the consequences, also the result of a primary cause. The genuine fortunes, genuine virtues, and genuine Tao are the effects of one fundamental element or many, but they are the effects of only one originator factor. In the originator factor, the original cause, divine cause, exists, which includes principles. and all cosmic principles originate from the divine supermind. The principles, the factors, the causes animate and move eternally and continue forever. The animation and motion in harmony of these matters create Tao, virtues, and fortunes, each of which are connected with the structure of the cosmos. The genuine fortunes are related to the divine energies. The genuine virtues are related to the divine mechanism, and the genuine Taos are related to the divine cause. All of these connect directly to the divine supermind and the divine character. Several examples show the relation between the divine favor and the divine cause. Qi and liquid are the two basic powers of the divine energy around the earth. Wherever and whenever these two powers animate regularly and normally, the area gets genuine fortunes. All creatures in that area feel at ease, satisfied, pleased. There is no Qi-related or liquid-related disease. Cereals, vegetables, fruits are abundant and healthy. Identically, in the small cosmos, anyone who gets genuine fortunes feels comfortable, secure, and easy. The flesh body has no Qi-related or blood-related disease, i.e., no disease by sensations, feelings, or distress. One is set free from infirmity, disaster, divine scourges, and punishment. The death befalls slightly in an ignorable way at old age by gradual decrease of powers of Qi and blood. In both cosmoses, whenever Qi and liquid animate and move in harmony, all living beings and sacred living beings live in an easy and comfortable state. This is the genuine fortune. The genuine virtue is the effect of regular and harmonious animation and motion of electric, which is related to the divine mechanism. In man, the genuine virtue animates in human mechanism, the brain and the nervous system. Anyone who has genuine virtues animate within gets peace and joy in his heart. He is exempt from diseases, disasters, and sudden misfortunes caused by the brain and the nervous system. The heart and the mind are brighter and more clear-sighted when genuine virtues are animating. If the genuine virtue continues to old age, then even though the flesh body dies, the life continues to exist, or the supernatural power, human electric, continues to animate, i.e., the heart and the mind endure their existence. The one that has genuine virtues certainly enjoys its genuine fortunes. With the bright heart and clear-sighted mind, his body is healthy and he feels peaceful and joyful. Conducting oneself in genuine virtues, the heart and the mind are bright and clear-sighted. The body is healthy. But human virtues may still face misfortunes, depending on the year, month, day, hour, at which fortunes and misfortunes will happen. When misfortunes happen, one encounters diseases, bad lucks, disasters, deficiency, damages, or sufferings. His heart feels uneasy, uncomfortable, and painful. His heart and his mind are obscure, stupid, mentally slow, wrong in activities, and encounter obstacles. The genuine Tao is the effect of harmonized animation and motion of the light that connects with the divine cause, the divine supermind, and the divine character. In the flesh body, the genuine Tao animates in the brain. When the genuine Tao animates, man is inspired to an extreme joy and exempt from all brain-related diseases such as craziness, mental disorder, hemiplegia. In the brain, the light increases in accordance with the animation of the character of the genuine Tao. The light subsists after the death of the flesh body. From the divine cause, the supernatural world is constituted, then the supernatural world, and finally the natural world. The divine cause that animates in and affects the supernatural world is called Tao's cause. All Taos are related to the Creator, of which the animation and effect are a perpetual nature. Tao's cause is the primary cause of the supernatural world, which animates and affects to evolve all creatures, of which the two basic original causes are the descendant transmutations and the ascendant transmutations. These transmutations in the cosmos, or in the three cosmic worlds, get a perpetual nature. In other words, all that hold within them a perpetual animation, an everlasting effect, and are related to the Creator are called Tao. The animations, the descendant transmutations, the ascendant transmutations, the evolution, are Tao's causes of the three cosmic worlds. The divine mechanism. The divine cause animates and constitutes the divine mechanism. The divine mechanism is an invisible cosmic machine or invisible cosmic system of motion. This mechanism moves in a circuit of the functions of the sacred substances that create the cosmic movement. In other words, movement is the motive power moving along the circuits of the sacred substances in the divine mechanism. In the divine mechanism, there are four circuits: circuit of light, circuit of electric, circuit of qi, and circuit of liquid. These circuits form three movements: the supernatural movement, called rate movement, the supernatural movement, called medium movement, and the natural movement, called movement. The animation and motion of the yang light and yin light constituted the supernatural movement, which was the earliest movement in the divine mechanism. The animation and motion of yang electric and yin electric, in which there were yang light and yin light, created the supernatural movement. This was the second movement in the divine mechanism. The animation and motion of yang qi and yin qi, and yang liquid and yin liquid, in which there were yang and yin of electric and yang and yin of light, constituted the natural movement, the third and the last movement in the divine mechanism. The supernatural movement gets an extremely great circuit that includes the two other supernatural and natural movements. The supernatural movement has a great circuit and contains the natural movement. The creation of creatures started from the motion of the divine mechanism, i.e., when the divine mechanism began to move, the creatures were constituted. The first descendant transmutation proceeds from the movement of yang light and yin light of the divine mechanism, creating the supernatural movement, also called the great movement. The creatures, sacred living beings, and phenomena were constituted by the combinations of yang light and yin light, of which the life's powers are equal to the life. Being constituted by the light, they are indestructible and imperishable. Man's mind is also a creature that is formed by the light, the life. This light is the embryo of life, existing already in sperm or spermatozoa and in the blood. Man's mind develops in the course of ascendant transmutations, and the constitution of the mind has passed through the three rate, medium, and natural movements. Creatures in the great movement, however, are in the first stage, thus they are still in the course of descendant transmutations. The divine supermind created the divine cause, which animated in the yang light and yin light and engendered Tao's cause. For that reason, the sacred living beings in the supernatural world acquire Tao's characters or the characters of Tao's cause. The yang light and the yin light get only birth without destruction. They animate in harmony without any destruction or opposition against each other. Any substance holds within itself the corresponding character and character's energy. As such, the great movement moves and creates the creatures that are shaped and formed by the light. Sacred living beings operate by the supermind, Tao's cause, and Tao's characters. The harmonious animations of yang light and yin light engendered the yang and the yin of the cosmic electric, but the original source of transmutations, the light, continued to animate in latency in yang electric and yin electric. The newly created substance was electric. It animated and moved to constitute the supernatural movement of the divine mechanism. The basic substance of the medium movement was electric, in which there was the light. In this period, the movement of the divine mechanism was the medium movement and great movement, i.e., the medium movement moved in the motion of the great movement. A new movement was formed, the medium movement, drawing in and constituting all of those that connected to it. The supernatural world gave rise to the supernatural world, and in parallel, the great movement also engendered the medium movement. Tao's cause originated the genuine supernatural truth, or the genuine cause. Tao's characters engendered virtues. In terms of substances, this means in electric there is the light. In the supernatural world, there is the supernatural world. In the genuine cause, Tao's cause exists. In virtues, there are Tao's characteristics, or Tao's characters. In the supernatural world, more creatures are engendered than in the supernatural world, and their structures are more complex than those constituted by only yang light and yin light. The substance includes two particular constituents, thus its character and character's energy are also comprised of two kinds of characters and character's energy. Although they are seen as one, the different proportions of their constituents lead to dissimilarity in structures. In this period, due to the descendant transmutations of the four functions of yang light, yin light, yang electric, and yin electric, the divine mechanism became more mysterious. The complexity of the four functions of the light and the electric in animation and transmutation constituted the five primary supernatural elements: colors, sounds, fragrances, flavors, and temperatures, of which the basis was electric. They got vitalized by the electric frequencies, unlike the five natural elements which as qi contained in liquid. In the last period of descendant transmutation by the divine cause affecting in the divine mechanism, the natural world was constituted. The great and medium movements originated the natural movement of the natural world. The light and the electric engendered qi and liquid. Tao's cause and genuine cause engendered the logical cause. Tao's characters and virtues produced the fortune's characters. The four functions of the light and the electric engendered 8 functions. Light, electric, qi, and liquid multiply with 2 equal 8 functions of the yang and the yin of the 4 substances. The 5 supernatural elements caused by the motion of the divine mechanism, produced the 5 natural elements. The yang and the yin of the 4 sacred substances transmute in descendant and ascendant ways, but the 5 elements, having their appearance and disappearance, increase and decrease, change in shapes, forms, and states. Thus, they have their specificities, the quality and conditions of being specific. Among the creatures, species, and phenomena of the natural world, man gets the most sacred substances, the most complex, most mysterious, and most delicate structure of all. The cosmos is comprised of 3 supernatural, and natural worlds. Man is also a small cosmos, in which 3 small worlds animate. The constituent elements of the 3 cosmic worlds and of the 3 small worlds in man are identical, but the cosmos is extremely great, while man is very small. The divine mechanism in man is a marvelous one, in which the 3 movements also animate and move. All of the 3 movements of the 4 sacred substances in the divine mechanism are based on yang and yin. The divine cause exists in yang and yin. Yang and yin are miraculous functions. They transmute both descendantly and ascendantly, subsist, and remain unchanged and indestructible. But the 5 elements are mutable and changeable. Their specificities and transformations are caused by the distinct proportions of constituent substances. Coming from one origin, through continuous descendant transmutations, the structures of creatures become more complex and mysterious in the 2 cosmoses. The diagram below explains the motion of the divine mechanism, the transmutations and connections among the 3 cosmic worlds and the 3 small worlds in man. Regarding the supernatural world, the related worlds of small cosmos is the super mind and the genuinely pure mind. The sacred substances are yang light and yin light. The correlative part in man's structure is the brain. The cause in animation is Tao's cause. The Tao in animation is the great Tao. The movement is great movement. The energy is cosmic energy. And the divine favor is Tao's character. Regarding the supernatural world, the related world of the small cosmos is the heart. The sacred substance is electric and light latency. The corresponding parts in man's structure are the brain, the nervous system, the electric and chi vessels. The cause in animation is the genuine cause or supernatural truth. The Tao in animation is the medium Tao. The movement here is the medium movement. The energy here is the mystic power, and the divine favor is virtue's characters. Regarding the natural world, the related world of the small cosmos is the body. The sacred substances in animation are blood and chi, in which electric and light are latent. The corresponding parts in man's structure are cells, veins, arteries, nervous system, brain. The cause in animation is the logical cause. The Tao in animation is natural Tao. The movement is natural movement. The energies are superpower or chi and refined power, blood. And the divine favor is fortune's character.